Hello, Twin Flames. It's Emily with Twins in Union, and I decided to do a quick reading today for the 7-17-17 portal to take a look at the energies, and it looked like a pretty good reading, so I thought I would share it with you guys. So we have the Divine Masculine here on this side, and then over here we have the Divine Feminine, and I will go through, and then here in the center we have the Union. So I will go through these different energies, and I don't know, maybe some of this will resonate, maybe some of it won't. I felt like for me the energies were resonating, and so, you know, I know everyone is in a different place in their journey, so if this doesn't resonate with you, you know, take what does and just leave the rest. So, we're looking at the Divine Masculine side right now, and my first question was, how does the Divine Masculine feel towards the Divine Feminine? And these two cards popped out. I was pretty amazed and excited. So we have number 44, Woman Holding the Heart, and number 14, Caring Connections. So these two cards are the energies, and then I also decided to pull some tarot cards for advice and or clarification, further clarification. So number 44, Woman Holding the Heart, you know, to me what was coming through when I saw this was he's really starting to see the love that the Divine Feminine has been holding for him this whole time. He is awakening to their connection, to the truth of their connection. He is awakening to his soul and his heart. And he is starting to be able to see the connection through that lens. He's also missing the Divine Feminine. He's feeling his heart opening, and he's missing her presence in his life. And then that's a number 44, so that's a master number. We have a couple of master numbers in the reading. So to me, that's just a sign that the Ascended Masters are working with him, helping him in opening his heart and seeing the truth of the connection. And then the 4 and the 4, number 4 is bringing it into the physical, bringing it into the earth plane, grounding the energies. And then the 4 and the 4 together add up to 8, so we have the eternal love. And then the 14, caring connections that goes along with that, to me was just really reiterating the fact that he is awakening to the connection. He wants change. The 1 and the 4 together add up to 5. He wants a new beginning with a number 1. He wants it in the physical world with a number 4. And he is making changes. He has been working on making changes in his life, and he is wanting to renew and restore the connection. He's developing, you know, this awareness that this is something that is real. It looks different and feels different than anything he's ever experienced before, but he is growing in his awareness that this is a very beautiful, caring connection, and he's really wanting to be able to express his feelings to the Divine Feminine. He's wanting to be able to wrap his arms around her and show his love for her. Just like in the card, how he's, you know, giving her flowers and expressing how he feels. And he wants to be able to feel confident and strong enough to do that. And the advice card that came up is the, I don't know how well you can see that, the ego, which I believe in regular tarot would be the Death card. So he is really having to let go of any remaining holds that he still has with his ego. He's still in this heart ego. You know, it's interesting that these two cards are right next to each other. You know, he's in this battle between the heart and the mind still. So he's having this internal battle going on, and it's all part of him having to dissolve his ego mind. And, you know, the masculine has been very focused on the material world, on society. He's been having trouble letting go of, you know, these ideas and beliefs that society has programmed in him for so long that has been clouding his ability to feel his heart and to live from his soul. So he is in the final stages of really confronting his ego and working on that battle, winning, you know, his soul winning out over his ego. So that's what I was picking up from that's the advice the angels are asking him, to let go of his ego. And then the next card down we have is Cornucopia. And this card, the question that I asked with this card was, let's see, I have some notes here. I took notes. I'm a note taker. Okay, what comes to mind when the divine masculine thinks of the union? What comes to mind when he thinks of the union? And so Cornucopia, number 11, is what came up. And I just think this card is so beautiful. I was so happy when I saw that card come up. You know, we have, again, another master number with the number 11. And the 1 and the 1 together is 2 for partnership and relationships. And the 11 is a twin flame number. So that's pretty cool. And with the Cornucopia, what was really coming through was how he's thinking about he's, you know, starting to see all of the abundance and the beauty of the relationship. You know, now that he's awakening to the connection more, he's really, you know, he's seeing the light. And he's thinking about the future. He wants a bright future. He wants all of the beauty. He wants all of the abundance. And it's starting, you know, as he is awakening and in this transformation process, we see with the butterfly there, he is starting to realize, you know, like, I could have it all. I really could have it all. I could have a really bright, beautiful, abundant life. And this is what is coming to his mind when he's thinking about the relationship and with his divine feminine. And he wants to be able to share all that he has with her, you know, and for them to share a life together. So he's still undergoing this transformational process, and he's not really in a place where he can take action on it right now, but this is where his mind is. And the advice card, or clarifier, that came up with it was Eight of Air. So I've seen this card coming up a lot in other readings for the Divine Masculine, so I was not surprised when I saw that. In the traditional tarot, that would be 8 of Swords. So, you know, he's in a really tricky situation because, you know, he has been rude to the Divine Feminine. He has not treated her super well. You know, he's done things that he may be regretting right now. and he's not sure how to find his way out of it exactly, and he's feeling a little bit trapped, and he's lacking confidence, you know? He's starting to feel the connection and see the truth of the connection, but his past behaviors have not been positive in the connection. And so, you know, he has pushed her away, and in doing that, he has hurt himself. Not only has he hurt her, he's hurt himself. And he's feeling trapped. He's in pain. He's not sure how to free himself, but that is the advice from the angels, is for him to free himself from this illusion of being trapped, to see it as the illusion that it is. You know, in the traditional tarot, she's got a blindfold on and she's surrounded by all these swords. So, you know, he needs to take off the blindfold and build his confidence. I mean, if you look in the cornucopia card, there's so much sun and gold and, you know, yellows, all that solar plexus energy, which is confidence and personal power. So, you know, he's being asked to let go of all the illusions, let go of his ego, and, you know, build his confidence so that he can take action towards the union. And what he is wanting or needing is number 9, broken heart. And this made total sense when I saw this. He needed to experience all of the pain, all of the heartbreak, all of the loss, all of the loneliness, all of the grief, all of the sadness. And in doing so and allowing himself to go into his heart and to feel the pain, that cracked his heart open to be able to feel the love. And the tears that were, you know, cleansing tears, tears of purification, cleansing his soul and helping him to really wake up to the truth. So for a long time, he has been in a cycle of needing to heal his heart. All of the past wounds from past relationships, and really through that healing, he is completing this cycle of all the pain and the heartbreak that he has built walls around to try to protect himself. So he's healing that. He's near the end of that cycle, and he needed to go through that to be able to fully experience unconditional love and to fully feel his feelings and to awaken to his soul. So the pain has been a gift and it has served him. And the advice card or clarifier that came with this is Ace of Earth. And this is all about new beginnings in the physical 3D world. So, you know, he is wanting a new beginning. He's wanting to overcome this heartache and this pain and this loss and grief so that he can move forward and create a new beginning in the physical world with the divine feminine. So that's what I was getting from that. And then we'll come over here to the divine feminine, and we have, I'm kind of getting a shadow here. Let me see if I can get a better angle. I don't know if you can see that. So we have number 32, door to spirit. And this is what comes to mind, what the divine feminine is feeling about her divine masculine. So we have door to spirit, which I just think that card is beautiful. And it's a number 32, which adds up to a 5. So she's feeling the changes happening. There's a lot of spiritual transformation happening right now. She feels like the divine masculine has helped her strengthen her connection to source. Her connection with the divine masculine has assisted her in coming to know her own soul and reminded her that spirit is her source, not the masculine, but spirit. And she is opening up to herself as a divine being. And she's really walking through that door. She's using the golden energies right now to support her in her spiritual path and manifesting abundance. She's surrounded by all of these orbs of angelic support. And she's feeling a lot of inner peace right now. And thinking about her divine masculine, not always, but, you know, this card is showing she's feeling inner peace in the union right now, regardless of what is happening in the 3D. She's ready to forgive. She's ready for inner peace. The white dove is beautiful and symbolizing the peace that she's feeling. And the clarifier, I don't know if you can see that, it's 10 of water. So I was thinking about how do these two cards go together, and you know, it's really beautiful. The divine feminine knows that it's not the masculine that is responsible for her emotional fulfillment, it is spirit. She knows that it's through her connection with spirit that she has her emotional needs met. She has her physical, material needs met. She knows how to use her spiritual gifts in the world now in a way that can manifest abundance for her. And that's really powerful. That's a big part of the journey for the feminine. So, yeah, I thought that was beautiful. I'm trying to look at my notes here to see if I had anything else on that. Oh, just that through her strengthened connection with spirit and standing on her own 2 feet and knowing that she's a sovereign being and a divine being, and her trust and her faith in the divine is also creating the trust within the union, within her twin flame relationship that will ultimately lead to this emotional fulfillment. I mean, it's 10 of Cups. Just doesn't get much better than that. Okay, so then the next card is Angel of Love, and this is what comes to mind when the divine feminine thinks of the union. I just love that card. So she's thinking about her divine masculine, and she's able to think about him more from her heart space now. She's dissolved her ego. She's no longer in the drama, and, you know, there might be some thoughts that still creep up every now and then, but, you know, she catches them and is like, oh yeah, that's just my ego, like, whatever, I'm gonna go back into my heart. And so she's just holding this space for the divine masculine in her heart. She's claimed her truth in her heart. She knows her inner knowing. She's living from her heart. She's serving others. She's shining her light. She's, you know, she's just this beautiful angel of love, and she is holding this space for him to come return when he is ready to come home. And the number is 49, so she's grounding this love into the earth plane. And 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 is also a 4. So yeah, this is very strong, grounding these love energies into the earth plane and bringing it into manifestation. And the card that goes with that is Page of Water, the advice card or the clarifier. And it says intuitive, sensitive, artistic, friendly. A new person enters your life, a relationship begins a new phase, heightened psychic abilities. So to me, the Page of Water is a lot about emotional vulnerability. And so the message that was coming through for me was, you know, the divine feminine is feeling very emotionally stable right now. Yet there still is this big piece of her that feels very vulnerable and is awaiting the return of her divine masculine, and what's that going to be like, and when is it going to happen, and she's thinking about all of these things too. And the thing is that as she is holding the space, shining her light, being the angel of love, serving others, it will help guide him home. It will help with a pull of the heart. And it will bring him in, pull him in. And then with the psychic abilities too, I just feel like the divine feminine is really developing her gifts right now. You know, her clairsentience, clairvoyance, clairaudient gifts. And she's really using her intuition and working with her higher self right now to facilitate the reunion. So I think that's beautiful. So then the final card for the divine feminine. This is what she's needing or wanting. And of course, the door to romance. Don't we all want that? Yes. So, you know, another master number, 33. And then the 3 is also, that makes me think of the third energy and the Trinity. And, you know, we have our ascended masters supporting us in opening this door to romance. And, let's see. So, the divine feminine wants this soul-based love. She's not in 3D anymore. She doesn't want a 3D relationship. She wants the union, the spiritual union and the physical union that is based on unconditional love, heart and soul. And she's ready to share that with her divine masculine, and she wants to have their hearts be free from this cage. They've both had to put these barriers up around their hearts. She's been holding space for him and loving him unconditionally, but she has still had walls up around her heart too to try to protect herself. She's been disappointed so much and hurt so much that she couldn't openly express her feelings and share what she was feeling in her heart with him. And she wants that. She wants to be able to share her feelings openly and just freely express what's in her heart without any fear or any doubt or, you know, fears of abandonment or rejection. She wants to feel that safe feeling to just fully express herself and fully be herself and be authentic with her divine masculine. And then the clarifying cards that came with that were the 10 of Air and King of Earth. So 10 of Air is also like 10 of Swords. So with the 10 of Air, you know, this has been a really exhausting marathon for the Divine Feminine. She's just really been through the ringer, and she's exhausted, and, you know, she's ready for a new beginning. She's ready for things to be different. She wants to see the relationship healed and repaired, and, you know, she's ready to embrace new changes. The 10 adds up to a 1, which is all about new changes. So she's ready for new changes in her life. She has achieved so much spiritual strength. She has really done a great job of mastering her thoughts. The swords are thoughts. And so the card says, the end of a difficult situation, embrace the change, and expect things to get better now, recovering from addiction. Which I see that as being like codependency, overcoming patterns of codependency. And, you know, she has really done her work. She's developed her spiritual strength. And she's ready to enjoy life. She's ready to own her life. She's reclaimed her power. She is aware of her divinity now, and she's embracing it. And she's expecting good things to come. And she knows that she is worthy of those good things. And then this card here is the King of Earth. Generous, professional, responsible, practical. Sorry about all the shakiness. This is my first time doing this. It says, a successful time, confidently accept opportunities you are offered, and the Midas touch. So I took this to mean that, you know, the Divine Feminine is really opening up to her abundance right now. She is thinking about her mission. She is getting on her mission. She is going to deeper levels within her mission if she has already been and working on her mission. She's really, you know, stepping up her game right now, and she is starting to manifest more abundance and have more abundance flowing in her life. She has new opportunities coming her way, and she is accepting those opportunities, and she's really working with the golden energies, the Christ energies, to help her manifest and to move forward in her mission. And doing this mission work and working with these golden energies and really opening up to her abundance and these new opportunities is all going to assist in the reunion. Okay, so then we have the union cards, and we have the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel, number 41, and then I had a couple. I had the 9 of air come up, and I was still kind of like, I feel like I need a little more clarification on that. And so then I had the 7 of water came up with that. So, so 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. The 4, again, is grounding. We're grounding that divine energy from above, below. We're bringing it into the physical earth plane. And the 4 and the 1 together are 5. So again, divine change, kind of like with the Door to Spirit card, we have number 5 there. So it's interesting because that is a door to spirit, and then we have 7th chakra, which is a doorway to spirit. And they're both number 5. So a lot of spiritual growth and transformation happening right now. And this shows that both twins are also being strongly divinely guided right now. The Archangel Uriel is working with them, and the divine is working with them. All of the masters of the rays are supporting us. We have so much support because this is, you know, divinely unfolding. And let's see. Oh, and then the other message that came to me was that this is with the 7th chakra is us remembering our own divinity right now. We are remembering who we are as divine beings, both the masculine and the feminine. And then with the 9 of air and the 7 of water, what really came through in relationship to the 7th chakra is, you know, if you are struggling with a lot of worries, if you are having sleepless nights, you know, this is for either the masculine or the feminine. You know, if there's a lot of worry going on and you're circling around with these thoughts of just, you know, oh no, thinking of all of like these horrible possible outcomes and sleepless nights and just imagining like all these horrible scenarios and you know, with the 7 of water, maybe you're feeling emotionally scattered and you're trying to like, you know, think about how are you going to emotionally respond whenever he comes back, and just, you know, it can be overwhelming and it's really easy to let our minds get caught up in that. So, you know, if you are in this emotionally scattered place or these like crazy worried thoughts and sleepless nights, then you are being asked to remember to reconnect with source. Go to source and hand it over to the divine. And when this happens for me, I just say, you know, I'm handing this over to God. God's got my back. The universe has my back. You know, the divine's got it all under control. Sometimes I'll just, you know, go into gratitude and I'll say, thank you, God, for taking care of our union, and thank you, Archangel Michael, for watching over my divine masculine, and, you know, just say it as if it is so. You know, the best form of prayer is gratitude. So, you know, I really have to be conscious of that for a while, and then after a few minutes, I'll notice that it will all start to lift. The worry will lift, all the scattered emotions will start to lift, and, you know, I'll be like, yeah, you know, like, the divine totally has this. Like, this is the divine's job to make this all unfold, and it's happening right now. I can just sit back, I can relax, I can kick up my feet and, you know, just enjoy life, you know, watch some Netflix, watch a funny movie, and just let my worries melt away. So this is the advice that we are being given here with these cards. So I hope that this reading was helpful for you, and you know, like I said, it might not resonate with everyone, but it really was resonating with my situation, and I know there are probably other twins in the collective right now who are in a similar place as me, so I just thought I would share it. And I also, you know, just wanted to put out there that, you know, this ego card and this 8 of air card, you know, it says a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts, an illusion of being trapped, a lack of self-confidence, afraid to take action. And when I saw these cards, my heart just went out to the divine masculine. You know, that just can't be a really happy, comfortable place to be. So I just wanted to say, you know, I think if you're watching this video, I just wanted to say if we can all collectively pray for the collective masculine, the collective divine masculine, that, you know, that they can move through these fears and move through these feelings of trapped and see through the illusion, to help give them strength right now. It feels like they're in a really tough place, and I just am feeling a lot of compassion for them right now. And, you know, we are doing awesome, and we are really embracing our power, and we need to be loving ourselves right now. So I'm not suggesting that you just drop everything and focus your whole life, you know, back on being obsessed with the masculine, but you know, the more we love ourselves, the more we're loving our counterpart. And I just don't think there's anything that could go wrong with praying for the masculine and opening our hearts to what he's going through right now. So I just wanted to say that. So, okay, hope that you are all doing well, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.